Hello students, today let us discuss one more type of question on the sum of n terms of an AP. So here, let us go through this particular question first. This is a past paper type question. So find the least number, this is very important, minimum number of terms required for the sum. So one AP is given to you, 11 plus 13 plus 15, and the sum has to exceed 20,000. So minimum how many terms you'll add so that the sum will exceed 20,000. Now for this particular AP, what is A? A is 11. D, the common difference, 13 minus 11, that is 2. And now what we'll do is, by taking Sn as 20,000, we'll first find out the value of n. So let us use the formula Sn is equal to n upon 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now here Sn is 20,000, that is equal to n upon 2 into bracket 2 into 11 plus n minus 1 into 2. So first cross multiply by this 2 which is in the denominator. So on the left hand side multiply by 2. So you will get 40,000 is equal to n into 22 plus 2n minus 2, which is n into 2n, and 22 minus 2, that is 20. So 40,000 is equal to n into 2n plus 20. Open this bracket. So 2n square plus 20n is equal to 40,000, which gives 2n square plus 20n minus 40,000 is equal to 0. Now divide throughout by 2 for simplifying it. So you will get n square plus 10n minus 20,000 is equal to 0. Obviously this quadratic is not factorizable, so go for the formula method. So in this case A, that is n square coefficient 1, B, n coefficient, that is 10, and C, the constant is negative 20,000. So, and see that the variable here is n. So we'll use the formula in the form n is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, which is minus b, that is negative 10 plus or minus root b square, 10 square minus 4, a is 1 and c is negative 20,000 upon 2 into 1, which gives negative 10 plus or minus root 100 plus 80,000 divided by 2, that is minus 10 plus or minus root 80,000 plus 100, that is 80,100 upon 2. So if you solve this on the calculator, you are going to get two values of n. One value of n will be 136.5 and the other value of n is negative 146.5. Obviously, number of terms cannot be negative, so this value is not acceptable. Now come to this value. Now obviously number of terms cannot be in a decimal fraction. So the sum of 20,000 with sum of 136.5 terms is 20,000. What does that mean? Up till 136 terms, sum of 136 terms is less than 20,000. So you have to go to the next integer, that is 137. Okay, so minimum 137 terms of the AP should be added so that the sum exceeds 20,000. So try to understand this concept. You are getting n is 136.5. That means up till 136 terms, this integer part, the sum will be less than 20,000. So go to the next integer. Between 136 and 137 terms, the sum will be 20,000, but that is not possible. Number of terms cannot be in fraction. So up till 136 term, the sum will be less than 20,000. So next integer, 137 term. So sum of 137 terms will exceed 20,000. That means minimum you have to add 137 terms of this AP so that the sum should exceed 20,000. So whenever such question comes, first take Sn is equal to whatever sum you want to exceed. That is, for example, in this case, I want the sum to exceed 20,000. So I will take Sn as 20,000. A and D you know. Put it in Sn formula. You will get a quadratic. Solve it. You will get two values out of which one is negative, which is not acceptable. Another value will be a decimal fraction. So take the integer part first. So up till that integer part, for example here, up till 136 term, the sum will be less than 20,000. I want sum to exceed 20,000. So go to the next integer, 137. So minimum, I have to add 137 terms of the AP arithmetic progression so that the sum will exceed 20,000. So I will give you a very similar sum to try yourself. So just try it for the homework, and if any doubts, please come to me in the next class. Otherwise, I wish these concepts are becoming clear to you. So in the next class, we'll take another type of problems on the AP. So just see this. The AP is given to you 18, 25, 32. You want to add these terms 18 plus 25 plus 32, and the sum should exceed 35,000. So just take SN as 35,000, A as 18, and D will be 7 in this case. So solve that, you will get a quadratic. One of the value will be positive, but it will be a decimal fraction. So take the integer part. Up till the integer part, those many number of terms, the sum will be less than 35,000. So go to the next integer. So minimum those many terms of this appear to add so that the sum will exceed 35,000. Wish this concept is becoming clear to you. So just try out this problem. See you in the next class, students. Enjoy the day ahead. Bye.